From Hollywood, the Phil Harris and Alice Faye Show. For your enjoyment, here is the Phil Harris, Alice Faye Show, written by Ray Singer and Dil Chevelat, with Elliott Lewis, Walter Tutley, Robert North, Jeanine Roos, Annie Whitfield, Walter Schiff, and his music. Yours truly, Bill Foreman, and starring Alice Faye and Phil Harris. Alice's brother William called a little while ago to tell Phil and Alice that he's coming over with some important news for them. As we look in, he is just arriving.
Good morning, everybody.
Well, bless my little liver pills, if it isn't Brother Carter.
Good morning, Willie. What's this important news you have for us?
I went down to the Red Cross and made a donation.
You donated something?
Yes, I gave a pint of my blood.
Oh, well, I knew that it couldn't have been money. Look, Willie, let me tell you something. You can't afford to be giving any blood. You've got barely enough to get by on. You don't look too strong, you know.
I'm plenty strong now. I'll admit when I was a child, I was sickly. In fact, when I was 16, the doctor said I wouldn't live.
Well, it was nice of you not to make a liar out of him.
Philip, I did live.
Well, prove it. Blink your eyes a little. Breathe now and then.
Don't be facetious. I happen to have an unusual physique. You should see me stripped.
Please, Willie. I just ate. You're the skinniest guy I've ever seen.
Now, Phil, he's not that skinny.
Oh, no? If he don't stand in just the right position when he's taking a shower, he don't get wet.
No kidding, Phil. He did a very noble thing donating to the blood bank.
Yeah, I know. I know he did. Hey, I'm sorry, Willie, because I'm really proud of you. They need blood now, and everybody should go down and give some.
I knew you felt that way about it, Philip, so I pledged a pint of yours.
What? Mine? What do you mean by giving my blood away like that? That stuff don't grow on trees, you know.
Phil, they need your blood.
They need it. What am I supposed to use? Borscht?
Borscht?
I'm a little anemic right now, dear. And if they take my blood away, well, I won't be able to face my barber.
Well, what's your barber got to do with it?
Well, it'll be embarrassing if he cuts me while he's shaving me, and nothing comes out.
Oh, stop stalling, Philip. You're not anemic. I made an appointment for you at the Red Cross for this afternoon, and you better be there.
Well, I'd love to help. Hey, tell me, Willie, does it hurt much?
Of course not. There's nothing to it.
Well, how does it affect you after?
There's no after effect. I just had it done, and look at me.
That bad, huh?
Phil, stop being such a sissy. It's perfectly harmless. You know, most of the people who go for the first time keep coming back every 3 months.
You mean this can get to be habit forming?
It's a good thing for you to make a habit of.
I've already got one habit. I mean, other than that, I have one habit, biting my nails. I've been doing it so long, I hate to give it up and break in a new gimmick. It just don't...
Oh, all right, you big jellyfish. Now look, Philip, I made an appointment for you at 4 o'clock today, and I expect you to show up.
All right. Did you say 4 o'clock? I couldn't possibly make it at 4. It's tea time. You know, Queen Elizabeth would hate me if I missed my tea and trumpets.
They give you tea down there. Any other excuses?
Oh, well, I can't think of any offhand.
Well, then you'll go.
All right, I'll go. But if anything happens to me, it's gonna be your fault, Willie. And I'm warning you, if I die, I'll never talk to you again as long as I live.
Phil, nothing's going to happen to you, and it's your patriotic duty to do it.
Yeah, I guess you're right. And it's everybody's duty. Well, I'll not only go, but I get everybody I know to go down too. Hey, wait a minute. I'll get that.
Hiya, Curly.
Hey, old Francis. Hiya, Frankie. You're just the guy I wanted to see. I know you can't see me, but I'm looking at you. Look, Francis. You'd like to do something for your country, wouldn't you?
Why should I? What did Lower Slobovia ever do for me?
I'm not talking about your fatherland. I'm talking about the country you were smuggled into, America.
Oh, that's different. What do you want me to do?
I've got it all fixed. I've arranged for you to do something very patriotic.
If you had me drafted, I'll punch you right in the nose.
Frankie, I wouldn't do that to any country. All I want you to do is come down to the Red Cross with me because they're calling for donors. And, well, I'm going to donate a pint, and I want you to give a pint.
Okay. I'll give bourbon. What are you going to give?
I'm going to give blood.
Why didn't I think of that? That's cheaper than bourbon.
Will you keep quiet a minute? Because I'm serious. The Red Cross needs blood donors, and I want you to come down with me today and give some.
Well, I'd like to, but I can't.
What's the matter, kid? Are you scared?
No, it's not that.
Frightened, huh?
No, it's not that either.
You're yellow.
That's it.
Well, I know how you feel. Confidentially, I'm a little afraid myself. But look, Remley, we ought to do it.
Well, if you think so, okay.
Certainly. They need good red blood like ours.
Oh, red blood. In that case, they can't use mine.
Your blood ain't red?
No, it's kind of a forest green.
Well, don't worry. They'll take it anyway.
But Curly, it's green.
Tell them it ain't ripe yet. You're gonna go down with me now and don't argue.
Well, can't we put this off to some other time?
No, we can't. That's your big fault, Remley. You're always procrastinating.
I'm still worried.
Remley, I tell you there's nothing to worry about. Willie said it's very simple. Now buck up and be a man. Conquer your fear like I'm doing. We're going through with this thing and we're gonna...
Oh, Phil,
Yes?
it's 3 o'clock, dear. It's time to go.
Time to go. Already? Don't just stand there, Remley. I think something way we can get out of this.
Believe me, I'm thinking...
Hello, Frankie.
Oh, hi, Alice.
Are you going to the blood bank with Phil?
Well, I'd like to, but I can't. You wouldn't expect me to give blood on my wedding day.
Your wedding day? Frankie, whom are you marrying?
Me? Come, Francis, dear. Let's leave for the church.
I never saw such babies as you two.
Oh, but honey, are you sure that they want our blood?
Of course they do. You're two strong, healthy specimens. Now, it would be different if you were sickly. Then they wouldn't take it from you.
They don't take it from you if you're sick, huh?
No, but you're not sick. What's the matter with you?
It's my armpits again. All the pain. Oh, how I suffer.
Remley, step aside and let a man in there who knows how to suffer. Oh, ouch,
Curly, please. You just sing one song.
I'm in pain.
You got sick very suddenly, didn't you, Phil? What's wrong with you?
Well, I got chicken pox, and I can prove it. Cluck, 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 cluck.
Oh, brother, now I've heard everything.
No, you haven't. Wait till you see what I got. It's not this and Schnitzelbaum. Yes, it is dein Schnitzelbaum. Schnitzelbaum, Schnitzelbaum, Schnitzelbaum.
What's that?
German measles.
You're being ridiculous. It's absolutely painless. I'm going down and giving a pint of blood myself.
Well, while you're there, give a pint for me.
Throw in a magnum for me, Alice. We're too feeble to go.
Now, there's nothing wrong with you physically. Your feebleness is all in your mind. Now, come on, let's get down to the Red Cross. Let's see. The blood bank is on this block someplace. Off, fellas, stop lagging behind. It's 5 minutes to 4.
We're coming, Alice, as fast as our gout-ridden legs will carry us.
Curly, we're getting awful close. Can't you think of something?
I'm trying.
All right, fellas, here we are. Let's go in.
Look, Alice, I'm afraid this is gonna hurt. My little body won't stand for this.
Phil, will you please stop it? Let me explain how simple this is going to be. First, you fill out a form. Then they give you an examination. After that, they take your blood, give you a little drink, and you go home.
I don't care if they drink. Well, this place is starting to look up a little bit. What do you have, Rem?
Hey, let's go to the bar and see what they got.
I don't think it'd be necessary, because here comes a guy in a white coat, right? Oh, bartender, make me an old-fashioned with soda.
I'm not a bartender, I'm a doctor.
Okay, then make it with rubbing alcohol.
Phil, please. Doctor, I hope you forgive my husband. You see, he was told you serve drinks here.
Oh, we do. We pass around tomato juice, orange juice, tea, milk.
Please, Doc, you're making me nauseous.
Doctor, we're here as donors.
Oh, that's very nice of you people. We appreciate your coming down.
Yeah. Now look, Doc, take it now and let's get it over with.
Oh, not so fast, sir. First, you'll have to fill out these donor registration cards. I'll be back for them in a minute.
Look, Alice, can't we call the whole thing off?
Yeah, I'm beginning to lose my nerve.
Oh, nonsense. Let's fill the cards out.
I don't understand your wife.
You don't Well, why?
Everyone else around here is bleeding, and she just wants to sing.
Well, Remley, you know how women are. They don't have enough.
Well, folks, did you fill out your cards?
Yep, here you are, Doc. Glad to have been of service to the Red Cross. Anytime you need me again, just call me. So long, if you follow my instructions, you'll be on your feet in no time.
Come back here. That was just the first step. Now, let me see. Yes, your cards are all in order. Now, I'll take a sample of your blood, Mr. Harris.
What do you need a sample for? What are you going to do? Send a salesman on the road with it?
No, we need a sample to determine your type. Now, give me your hand. I'll just prick your finger with this needle and take a drop.
Do it with my first wife. Do it with my wife first. Do it with her first.
All right, doctor, I'll go first. Here's my finger.
Thank you. Just hold steady. There. It's all over.
You see, Phil, I didn't even feel it.
Gee, it's that simple, huh? Hey, nothing to it. Here's my finger, Doc. Shoot the works. Take 2 drops.
All right. Hold still. There.
Ow! Doctor, you pulled a knife on me.
I'd like to, but we need you. Mr. Remley, let me have your finger.
Doc, I don't think I can
Hold
do this.
still. There.
Ah! Now I know what a woman goes through when she has a baby.
Now, little mother, take it easy. I'll be right back just as soon as I get your blood typed. I had to be a doctor. I should have listened to my father and been a licensed plumber.
Phil, I never saw such a disgusting display of cowardice. Never.
I am not a coward. It's just that us musicians are sensitive souls.
That's right. Look, Curly, I can't stand any more of this torture. I'm going home.
Me too.
You're not going anyplace, Phil. You came down to give a pint of blood, and you're going to give it.
What's she after, Curly? Your insurance money?
I don't know, but I guess we're gonna have to go through with this, Remley. There ain't no way out now.
If you could only think of a clever idea.
Would you people care for something to drink? We have tomato juice, orange juice, milk, or tea.
No, lady. Thanks. We got enough trouble.
Wait a minute. I got an idea. Come here.
What are you talking about? I don't want no juice.
Come here, listen.
What do you want?
I think I know a way we won't have to give him our blood.
What are we gonna give him?
What does tomato juice look like?
Well, it's red, and it looks like blood. Yeah. Hey, Remley.
Yeah.
Next time that gal goes by, you cop 2 cups of tomato juice.
When she passes me, I'll lift 2 cups.
Yeah.
Orange juice, tomato juice, tea, milk.
I got him, Curly.
Now keep him behind you so nobody will see.
Hey, reach back and I'll slip you one.
Got it.
Well, Mr. Harris, I just typed your blood, and it's okay. Now, if you'll follow me into the donor's room.
That won't be necessary, Doc. While I was waiting for you, I thought I'd save you a little time. So I took my own blood out.
You took your own?
Yes, sir. Here you are, Doc. A whole cup full of the stuff. Pretty, ain't it? Honest, Doctor, did you ever see blood as rich as that before?
No, I haven't. It's the first time I've seen yellow blood with pits in it.
Pits! Remley, you hasted orange juice.
What are you kicking about? I got a hot tea with a bag in it.
I'm a busy man, so if you brownies are through playing, let's get on with it.
What type of blood do I have, Doctor?
You're type A, Mrs. Harris.
How about me?
You're type O, Mr. Harris.
What's my blood type, Doc?
That we haven't been able to figure out yet. We put it through every test known to medical science, and the results are a little startling.
What do you mean?
Well, your type of blood is found only in prehistoric monsters. Are there any Neanderthal men in your family?
No, but he's got an aunt that looks like a dinosaur.
Curly, please. That's no way to talk about my Aunt Brontosaur. Doctor, what's wrong with my blood?
Well, for one thing, it's not liquid. It has the consistency of, well, chewed bubble gum.
No wonder every time I cut myself, there's a loud pop. Well, in that case, I guess you won't be able to use my blood.
We'll take it. We'll find some use for it. Now, you folks wait right here. I'll send in one of my assistants to take your blood.
Thank you, Doctor. You fellas stay right here. I'm going over to get some juice.
It won't work. We tried it.
Oh, how 2 grown men can act like
Oh,
such...
hiya, Miss Fay.
Oh, hello, Julius. What are you doing here?
Oh, I help out in my spare time. I'm pouring the juices they pass out. What are you doing here?
I came down to be a donor. I brought Mr. Harris and Mr. Remley down, too.
Oh, you brought them to the wrong place. This is where we take it, not give it. Where are they?
Right over there. They're waiting for the doctor's assistant to take their blood.
Oh, I better go over there and welcome them. Excuse me. Oh, boy, what an opportunity. Hiya, fellas.
Hey, it's old Julius. What are you doing here, kid?
I'm the doctor's assistant.
You're the assistant? Come on, Remley, let's get out of here.
Oh, wait a minute. What are you guys here for?
We came down to give our blood.
Well, I'll be glad to take it. Just follow me to the vampire bat department. Oh, nice! Warm-up bats 3 and 4.
Cut it out, Julius. We want to do this the right way.
Yeah. Now, should I roll up my sleeve so you can take it from my arm?
Oh, don't bother. Just open your collar. I'll take it from your throat.
All right, Julius, don't get wise. Besides, we ain't gonna let you do it.
Okay, we got a self-service department. You can do it yourself.
That sounds a little better. Now, how do we do this?
It's simple. Here's a sharp razor and a 5-gallon can. Now get to work.
A 5-gallon can?
Well, don't just stand there, Mac. Fill her up.
Will you stop trying to scare us, Julius? How's this really done?
Oh, there's nothing to worry about, fellas. It's done very scientifically. I take your blood the same way they get sap from a maple tree.
You mean?
Yeah, I drill a hole in your leg, shove a stick in it, and hang a can on it.
Curly, I don't think I'm going to like this. Let's get out of here.
But Remley, we gotta do our share. One little spigot, that ain't gonna hurt.
I'm willing to do my share, but I ain't going to let this little leech touch me.
Oh, well, there's other ways you can help out, Mr. Remley. I can get you a job here as a model.
A model at a blood bank?
Yeah, you stand next to the donor while we're taking his blood, and when the guy begins to look like you, we know we've taken too much.
Curly, this kid's got to go. Let's finish him off right now.
All right, let's don't rush into it. Let's take our time and find some nice gruesome way to put him out.
All right, fellas, I was only kidding. I don't take the blood, the doctor does. And he's a wonderful doctor. He has a way of doing it so you don't even feel it.
Okay, that's better. Now call the doctor.
Okay. Oh, Dr. Dracula! Dr. Dracula, sharpen your fangs. We got a couple of...
That's it. Grab him. Get a hold of him, Remley.
I got him. What do we do with him?
What are you doing?
Just ad-lib around until we get a vital spot.
Let go of me, you gorillas! Stop cracking my soft spot!
Phil, Remley, stop that. Let go of Julius. Phil, get your finger out of his ear.
I was only gonna bowl him down the corridor.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself scaring this poor child.
Yeah, poor little me. I'll see you later, Miss Fay. They're always trying to do something to hurt my little head.
Okay, folks, we're ready for you now. Just follow me, please.
Come on, boys.
Well, I guess this is it, Remley.
Yeah, well, if we have to go, let's go out like men, with a smile on our faces and a song on our lips. What do we sing, Curly?
How about The Thing? I might as well get in one last plug.
As I go walking to the room to give our blood away, we see a big fat doctor and we go
floating in the bay.
Well, there you are, fellas, all over, and there was nothing to it.
No, it was a cinch. You know, those doctors are pretty clever. You don't feel a thing. How do you feel, Remley?
Great. Just think, Curly, I gave a pint of my blood to help somebody else. I'm quite a guy.
I gave a pint too, you know, and I'm just as proud of it as you are. Hey, Alice, you don't know what it feels like to give a pint of you to somebody else.
I also gave a pint.
Yeah, but that's woman's blood. That don't count.
Just think, Curly. Today we gave our blood, and tomorrow they'll be using it in a couple of soldiers. Or they might give it to 2 little kids who need it.
Yeah. Hey, Rem.
Huh?
I can just see those 2 little kids walking along with our blood in them. The same blood that flows through our... Hey, Remley,
What?
do you think we did the right thing?
Well, those kids are young. They'll outgrow it.
This is Phil again. And seriously, Red Cross supplies of blood are dangerously low. To donate your blood is completely painless. Some of the guys in my own band I'm proud to say, have donated as many as 12 to 16 times. So go to your nearest Red Cross blood bank this week. All your life, you'll be proud you did. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Well, as you can see, you can always count on Phil and Remley for their mature adult behavior. Tonight, the role of Phil Harris was played by Andre Dixon. And the role of his able sidekick, Frank Remley, as well as our ever-present sound effects guru, was filled by Marty McNulty. Alice Faye, who was always trying to keep Phil on the straight and narrow, was portrayed by Sue Gazinski. Phil's humorless brother was played by Jay Summerfield. Our medical team of the doctor was played by Walt Kovalik. And the nurse by Nell Brennan. The obnoxious delivery boy who wants to take someone's blood, Julius, was brought to life by Jacob Polka. And your announcer was yours truly, Roger Morris. And now back to Walt for a few final words for the evening.
Well, that's our 2013-2014 season, and we hope you've enjoyed tonight's show, and if you've been with us before, our earlier productions. We want to give our special thanks to our longtime sponsors, the trustees of Riverside Township, without whose support these shows wouldn't be possible. Thanks also to our longtime impresario and producer, Ellie Babka, who couldn't be here tonight due to medical issues. We all wish her very well. Finally, let's give a round of applause to our media team, John Gelsomino and Lorenzo de Corbera. Who record our shows for broadcast on cable here in Riverside and for your viewing pleasure on the internet. If you'd like to revisit this show, or see our upcoming schedule, or see some of our classics from the past, please go to our website, www.riversidetownshipplayers.com. We're also especially grateful to Marty McNulty and Andre Dixon, who's for our web presence and the YouTube versions of our past shows. Again, thanks for being with us. Have a great summer, and we look forward to seeing you next September for our new season.